Let's see if this works.
Teleporter coming right up.
Hey guys. I have no idea where to start. Last week was a little embarrassing in hindsight. I mean, sure, yeah, it was my first day.
Teleporter going up.
First day at my job. First day waking up at 6.
Building the sentry. Let's go.
And this isn't exactly a quality-based video series. But still, it's something that
I'm ready.
I want to hold more pride in. You know, I don't feel like I'm not proud of last week. That's all I'll say. I'm not saying that it was like the worst or unforgivable or anything like that, but I don't want this to be slop. You know, I don't want it to be unrecognizable, unhearable, undistinct gurgling noise. I want it to, at the very least, be legible. I want you to be able to hear what I'm saying. And last, I couldn't even provide on that. So I want to apologize before I start anything. And also, I want to let you know how hard this video has been to make. I mean, I think this is punishment for a couple of things. First of all, it's punishment for me. Okay. Looks like it's gonna keep going. I think it's I don't know, divine recompense for me making fun of, or me trying to prepare videos, prepare topics. Because it's funny. I was at the job and I'm like, oh, you know what I need to do? I need to prepare the video. I need to discuss what, like, maybe just run lines about generally what it's going to be about. And I did. It was a really good run. It was really realistic. I was talking, like, I wasn't even talking like superficially or anything like that. I wasn't talking in Shakespearean or anything. It was like genuine, natural conversation, and that was pretty funny. And then I spent the next hour failing to have even the most basic of coherent thought. And yeah, it was like a solid hour. There were just so many things. There was a lot. None of it really matters though. But obviously, I do have some things that I plan on talking about. Some things have been happening. And it's a really weird state that I'm in, where, like, dreams and reality, I can't tell where they're splitting. You know, usually you have a very clear understanding of, like, okay, this is what's gonna happen, and this is what I want to happen. And right now, I have no idea. It's kind of scary, genuinely, because that means that everything that I do matters a lot to probably imaginary extent, but it's a thing. Right now, I have no idea if I don't succeed here. I don't know if it's because I was just never supposed to succeed, or if because I flubbed it. You know, I don't know if it's a scenario of like my life being railroaded or what. Sorry, I'm also having dinner. still from Mario Party 2. Okay. But I should at least divulge what I'm talking about. Recently, I don't know if you guys keep up with like Tommy, but recently, Tommy in it is deciding to go on tour in America. I don't know if he's already started going on tour or if it's a thing that he just plans on going on. Like I don't know when he's starting. Basically, I don't know when he started. But he is. He certainly is, and it's interesting. Because Tommy Innett's a guy that I don't know the right word for it. I know the right reproachfully not regretfully or reproachfully, hesitantly say I'm a fan of. You know, I obviously have a lot of respect for him. What he's been able to do is really impressive. You know, it makes sense why everybody's like, oh my gosh, how old are you? Oh my god, whenever I was your age, I was making terrible videos, and you're making like good videos. And that is true to expect. No, it's just that Tommy did not stop. That is what his life was, and it shows. He's an incredibly talented and skilled individual, and I respect that a lot. But also, I hate his fans. I hate them with a burning passion. Minecraft fans are always something that is typically looked down upon. They're not exactly the most healthy of fan bases. They're not known for their kind words towards right? And I think that's really apparent. Even wow, that was actually really good. Really good movement. I'm kind of the best. It's really apparent whenever it comes to Tommy. I remember after watching that video, I went to his Reddit to see what people's opinions were about it, and one of his lovely viewers was like, OMG, he is baby. I love him so much. XXXX. He is. He deserves this so much. Emoji, heart, like crying emoji. Love him, you know. And that, no. Not in any regard. And so it's someone that I wow, that was fast. Very hesitantly say that I'm a fan of, you know, as this guy's either really good or cheating. That's the two options. Anyway, oh, cool. We're actually doing good. But it piqued my interest. He's a guy that I have decent respect for, so I was like, all right, let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. And I have looked into this in the past, because it's something that I think is... I have a respect for Tommy in it. No more that I need to talk about.
Pony up, boys.
And because of that, I looked and I remember that he's coming close to me in Cleveland. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I wonder what date it is, right? Because right now I'm currently, obviously I'm very busy. I have a job now, which is crazy. And on top of that, I have a bunch of videos that I am like making and stuff. I have one video that I am currently like really heavy in production. I've been making it for the last 4 freaking months. It's about TF2. I think I'm gonna be happy with it. I am happy with it. It's not flawless. It's not perfect. But I do feel like I've grown as far as script writing goes. Not script writing, script memorization. Because it's a 40, like it's at least 30 minutes long. It is a long video, and you know, that's saying something. I had to say at least 30 to 35 minutes of straight up script, because typically script, the way that it goes is there's a lot more like action that goes along with it, a lot more back and forth dialogue that goes into script. And not this one, obviously not this one, because it's just me. It's just me talking and analyzing this beloved game that I have a lot to say about, but still, it just matters what I say about it. And aside from that, I have 2 more J-Schlatt videos in the works that I'm planning on making. And the thing about it is, Tommy Innit is coming to Cleveland, the final performance. Out of all the performances, I don't know why in particular, but out of all the performances that he could go, the place that he is going is Cleveland. And not only is it that, it's going to be pretty well exactly 2 weeks. And that is a lot of coincidences.
Nice going, partner.
It's because, well, let me explain. It's not just like, oh, hey, he's coming to Cleveland. That's kind of crazy. He's not only coming to Cleveland, he's coming to Cleveland in 2 months for his final tour. And I actually just so happen to have a video in the works with him. Not necessarily start about it, but I will be talking about it. It's going to be a video that I've been thinking about for forever now. It's a video about a tribute to Minecraft, and obviously, you know, Tommy not only is a Minecraft YouTuber, but also was incredibly inspired and motivated by J-Schlatt Live. And so, I don't think I'll need...
Get well in, man.
Incredibly inspired by J-Schlatt Live. And so... out of everybody, as well, I should say, out of everybody, Tommy Innit is the most likely to recognize me from a J-Schlatt stream, aside from J-Schlatt himself. Out of everybody that there is in the content creation sphere, out of, like, that matter a lot in this scenario. J-Schlatt has a lot of connections, but his connection to Tommy Innit is a lot more secure. Right? Tommy Innit is clearly a fan of him. And so that, paired with the fact that J-Schlatt also has a submission stream going on, which I have a stake in, a foot in. Hopefully I'll have at least, you know, a submission in it. I plan on doing a bit of a running joke, but if that doesn't end up becoming anything, then I'll still have at least one submission. Alright, let's see if this guy can take care of it. So that's all really like idealistic and nice and good, but it's not impossible, which is the thing that I'm getting hung up on. Knowingly, it's a crazy thing, but it's not impossible. Crazier things have happened. I am still absolutely blown away by the fact that Jay Schlatt saw my video, let alone commented on it. Jay Schlatt does not comment on videos.
If they deploy the bomb, all is lost.
They're back there?
That was getting heavy. Moving out.
Oh, they're...
Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Probably a teleporter.
That there wasn't getting any lighter.
Get to an upgrade station and prepare for the next wave. Go, go, go!
Out of everybody, Tommy Unit's the most likely to recognize me,
Ready.
if from a flat screen, right? And
Man up, ladies.
that that paired with the fact that he's going to, like, it's not just one thing. That paired with the fact that he's going to Cleveland last, paired with the fact that I have a video that will, you know, in theory be my magnum opus of the time period at least. That paired with the fact that I have a submission going into the Jay Schlatt live thing, so much seems like it can work. But it's, I don't know if it's a dream or if it's a delusion. That's the big hang up right now, because I have gotten more than I have expected, especially in recent months. I was not in any way anticipating Schlatt to comment on my video or recognize me in any sense in his most recent video. And so the fact that he did, it just blows me away. I do not know what to think about it. That's how crazy. I still don't think I fully appreciated it. And it's a thing that I'm simultaneously trying to hype myself up and hype myself down about, because I, admittedly, you know, it would be really cool if Tommy Unit. Okay, let's talk about the ideal. What am I getting out of this? Like, what am I saying would be the cool thing, right? It's without a doubt, if like I get this done, and then Tommy Unit, day of, sees those videos, you know, sees them, and then goes, you know what, I really like that, I think that's pretty cool, I want to invest in this guy's future, and I'm gonna support him. I don't think that would happen, but it's such a intoxicating thought. You know, it's such a nice, novel idea of like, oh, but it could happen if you know, because of all of these things are happening, because it's lining up so perfectly, you know, why not? Why not have all those other cool things happen, huh? But it's also very much so a real life confrontation of he's so busy. He has so much
There
going
wasn't
on.
getting any lighter.
Especially at the end of a tour, dude is gonna be pleased. He's gonna be out of it, and that's not wrong of him. It's completely valid of him to be, you know, de-energized at the very least. And so to expect him to like go on and say, oh yeah, he's gonna recognize me, and he's gonna know my name, and I'm gonna be able to hang out with them. I doubt that you'll know my name for years in any meaningful way. Somebody can say your name as a fan, that not matter in the slightest, right? No. Whatever.
Being dead just got me mad.
But it gets into dreams versus delusions. What makes something a dream and what makes something a delusion? Delusions often just seem like failed dreams, and dreams often seem like successful delusions. You know, what really is it success that separates us? I don't know. Can you really know? It seems like such a indecisive question for there to be an actual constructive answer. I don't really believe that there is one. I love to think that, you know, all this is going to happen, but it's also, it's putting a lot of, it is a little bit of a trial by fire to me. Because it's expecting me, this last video took 4 months, as I said, but the thing is, it can get done by the end of March. I know that it can get done. If I properly space out my time and do things, like, if I be the creator that I think I am, I can get this done. Not only can I get this video done, I can make the next 2 videos, script one of them, script it to music in particular. Script it to a 10-minute song entirely, and then also edit that and record it, and also edit another video and record that video. It's a lot, and I'm not 100% sure that'll get it done, because obviously I've been struggling with the habits. You know, it's easy to get lost in the sameness of just doing the same thing and feeling so helpless within yourself. You know, I was talking to a friend recently. Pretty cool guy. He's probably going to talk to me about this later. He's one of the main people that watch this series. And I am stupid. I thought it already broke. It's okay.
There's the guys up there.
Mighty robot!
What I told him was, you know, breaking habits or getting out of a rut is like getting a snowball out of a ditch. You know, and it's snowing, it's cold, it's miserable. But whenever you first start, you know, you're just learning how. Every attempt is a troubleshoot attempt, right? You're just trying to see, like, if it even can be done. You want it to be done. You're cold. You're miserable. You don't want to have this snowball here anymore. But, you know, it's a thing that you don't know. Come on. Dang it. You're not very good at that. Anyway. You don't know if you can get a snowball up. But the first couple times that you try, the first couple times you try and fail, on the way back down, it gets bigger, and you feel colder, and you feel more discouraged than ever, because now not only is that snowball just as big, it's bigger, and you're colder, and you've already tried one thing, So how can you know if trying again will matter? You know, it could just be, it could just be nothing. You could be destined to be here. You could be Sisyphus, you know? You could genuinely be Sisyphus in a sense of, like, you'll keep trying to roll it up, but it won't matter. And,
Y'all ready?
I think the important thing whenever it comes to stuff like that is to persist. I know it's easy to say. It's mindlessly hopeless, or hopeful. It's mindlessly hopeful. Or it's just do it because you can. Continue to struggle to succeed because you know you might eventually get it. It's a little crazy, but you know all dreams are. And wishing for more. I think wishing for more is in everybody. It's a big problem. I think it's called like the hedonic treadmill or something like that, where we just get used to it. Not much else to it. We just adapt. If it's a good thing, it just feels like a thing. If it's a bad thing, it'll just feel like a thing. And I do think that it helps continuously bring growth and improvement. As, you know, now you'll never be comfortable. Right? That's the thing. Comfortability is something that is just, we make our own problems. We can never be content. And it's a big problem. But regardless, it's a thing. And you can either treat it as a problem, and try and address it, or you can ignore it. Right? You can, okay, cool. That was awesome. You can pretend like it doesn't exist. You can pretend like it doesn't matter. Like the hedonic treadmill isn't there. That you can be content. I think that you can. You can be content. I don't want to make it sound like I don't. But it's something that you have to constantly do. You have to constantly. I hate everything. I'm not very good. Just got me mad. But this dream, this delusion, dream, whatever it is, I'm gonna, well, at the very least, I'm gonna help it push me to do the best that I can. Because at the end of the day, even if Tommy in it doesn't know my name, Tommy in it never knows my name. Never learns it. It never matters to it. And you know, I never become a YouTuber. At least I'll know it's not because I wasn't the YouTuber I thought I was. You know, this is a very definitive part of my life. I know that I can. I know that I can make videos. I know that I can make these videos. I know that I can do it in time. I know that I can make them good. I'm not just gonna make the videos. I'm going to make the best freaking videos you have seen. Maybe not the best, but still some insanely good videos. I can do it. I have no doubt in my mind that I have. But nothing. You know. Someday, we'll know if I was actually able to do it, and we'll know if I wasn't. But regardless, it's important to learn. Gosh, everybody went pyro. That's real. It's important to learn from it. at the very least, you know, to see what your capabilities are. Because I say that I know I can do it, but do I really know?
Well, I guess that'll do.
Do I really know if I can do it? If I really knew, then I would have done it. That's the you don't know something until you do it. You can theorize about it, you can hypothesize about it, but until you actually do it, it's just a gray area. It's just a hypothetical, and a hypothetical is a thought, but it's not an action. It's not knowing, it's just thinking.
Prepare
That's
yourself.
not what I want my
The
turtles to
last of the robots are here.
I don't want them to be seen as delusions for the rest of my life. I don't want them to be seen as what-ifs of a crazy kid, you know, of extreme cases of modern insanity, of pipe dreams, of like the problem with telling kids that, you know, follow their dreams. I don't want to be the boomer affirmation. I don't want it. I know that it's God. I know that it's different. No. Ah. Okay, cool. But yeah, that's really all left I have to say about it. I mean, I don't think that I'll be coming back. Okay, good night. I'm back. Being dead got me mad, boy. I have no idea. I don't know, what's your guys' theory? Do you guys have any dreams that you want to get, that you feel like you know you can get, but they're just so unrealistic? I have no idea. I have no idea. As well, my luck is pretty bad, so we'll see. What's up? What's up with this? Let's see. What? I don't even care! Oh! Let's go! Oh my gosh! Oh, wow! I don't use the extinguisher ever. But, you know what? Who the frick cares? It's my first Australium! Let's go! I did it! It's not a golden frying pan, but whatever. Whatever. Maybe I do have a chance. You know? But...
Medic's a goner.
That's awesome. I'm so happy. That's it.